I believe that we all have a finite number of breaths and we all get an opportunity to make them count. And there's a beautiful thought by Maya Angelou where she said, people will forget what you did, people will forget what you said, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And for me, that's what we've got. All of us have this limited amount of time, and all that's going to be remembered is how we made people feel. And so every time I feel like someone is against me, or I feel like some animosity or negativity from someone, I remove the thought in my head that says I've got to show them. Because I don't want that to become my motivation. Because if that becomes my motivation and intention, then now that person controls me.
Right,
and now if they're not impressed when I come out the other side, then I'm gonna keep seeking their validation. So I think that's a big thing we do in toxic relationships, where we pin our happiness onto how that person feels about us, good or bad. And then you're left your whole life searching for that. But my big focus was, how can you just want to connect with people as people? Now, the people that stuck with me the whole way, I trust them and love them more than anyone. People who left and come back, I don't trust them. And I'm okay with that. I have my distance because I'm just like, if you weren't with me at that time, then I can't trust you in the same way as I trust these people who've always been there. So the best thing is it's shown me my true friends. And therefore I have a great group of people around me that love me, that have always been there, that have, even if they misunderstood me, they were honest enough to say, Jay, I don't get you, but I'm gonna stick around. And I love that honesty too, right? It's not like everyone who stayed around was like, Jay, you're amazing, you're making the best decision of your life. They were just like, I don't get you, you're weird, but I'm gonna stick around because there's something here. And then the other side of it is, I feel like we give our toxic relationships and negativity so much energy. We're like for example, in your comment section on Instagram, for anyone who's on social media, for everyone who's on social media, you could pinpoint the one negative comment out of 100 positive comments. And we all do it. We amplify the negative, and you see it all the time. And we do the same in our lives, where we sit here talking about all the toxicity. And so for me, it's like, I can either spend all my energy trying to convince that one person to love me, or I can reply to the people that love me already, and they'll love me more because they already engaged with me, and they're gonna feel so happy that I responded to them. And I think this is a great simple tip for everyone who's listening, is just when you respond to positivity in your life, it just increases. When you respond to the negativity in your life, it just increases. And so trying to get someone to like you and defend yourself and control how they feel about you, it wastes and drains so much energy. And you could use all that energy for the people that love you. I built the other side of the bridge. And that's where I feel toxic relationships are hard to leave, when you haven't visioned the bridge of where you want to cross. And if you haven't built the other side, you're scared of putting that first step on the bridge. So for me, I just built a solid other side of the bridge where leaving that toxicity wasn't hard. But if I hadn't, then it would have been super tough and it would have brought me down. But for me, it was like just detaching from those opinions that other people had around me. That the people that genuinely love you will always stand by you, like always. And that's the best thing. It's such a great test. It's such a great test. Why do you want people around you that only love you when you do what they want you to do? Like, why do any of us want that? Like, why don't we just want people around us who genuinely stick with us through whatever we go through?